afternoon. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to support the die-in. The reason for us joining here together is to discuss how all lives matter, despite what people may say or think. The die-in began as a means of bringing attention to those persons living within the United States and abroad about the victimization of racial and ethnic minorities, specifically African American men, by the hands of law enforcement officers. The purpose of police officers are to serve and protect all citizens. However, it appears that this is not the case. In the past 15 years, we have heard of deaths of over 100 African American men by police officers. In many, if not most of these cases, police officers were not brought to justice for the crimes that they committed. In these recent cases, we have witnessed police officers in the United States use excessive force when it was not warranted. What does this mean for Black America? It suggests that there is no value in the Black life. But I am here to tell all of you, everybody here, that the Black life does in fact matter. In varying mediums, African American men are framed as criminals. They are depicted as drug dealers, murderers, rapists, thieves, and the like. But rarely are African Americans praised for the positive contributions we have given to our communities and to the United States of America. We need these Black men to be our leaders for tomorrow. However, they cannot be our leaders if they are 6 feet under. What people fail to realize is that men like Tamar Rice, Victor White, Dante Parker, Azale Ford, Michael Brown, Tyree Woodson, John Crawford, Eric Gardner, Jordan Baker, Trayvon Martin, Jordan Davis, they are somebody's son, brother, father, grandfather, husband. What do we say to the families of the deceased? That we wrongfully killed someone that we thought was a threat to our lives? That is not acceptable. One thing I find interesting is that when a Black person is killed, we seem to find fault in the victim to justify the reason for their killing. I have a father. I have 3 brothers. I have 6 nephews. And their lives matter to me. God has a purpose for all of us on this earth. We were all made in the image of God, which means that none of us are better or lesser than the next person. We are here simply because we are tired. We are tired of these structural institutions discriminating against people who look like me. We are sick of missing out on opportunities and resources because of our skin complexion. Enough, and I do mean enough, with racially profiling Black and brown people as criminals. And we have certainly grown weary of burying our men due to a fear that people have toward them. We are indicting the United States of America to live up to the principles which founded our country, which proclaims all men to be created equal. This means that all human beings, regardless of religion, sex, skin color, possess the same natural rights. Though we vary in multiple physical entities, none of us should be deprived of our inalienable rights. But racial and ethnic minorities still suffer disparities in certain avenues such as income and educational attainment. It is interesting how we are living in a free society, however, do not feel free due to this discrimination, prejudice, and misunderstanding of racial and ethnic minorities, specifically African Americans. I have noticed that students of all races do care and are cognizant about the equal rights of all individuals compared to those who lived in the 18th, 19th, and early 20th century. Just imagine how better we can be if we all work together to better America. In this new America, we want an end to all forms of discrimination and the full recognition of our human rights. We want an immediate end to police brutality and the murder of Black, brown, and all oppressed people. We want full employment for our people. We want an end to the school to prison pipeline and quality education for all. We want freedom from mass incarceration and an end to the prison industrial complex. We want decent housing fit for the shelter of human beings, and we want to be able to interact with the police without worrying about potentially losing our lives. In this new America, Black lives need to matter in comparison to old America when it did not. This die-in is simply just the beginning. While we are concerned about the victimization of African Americans, the overall goal is to address the problems found within the criminal justice system and how to ensure that the death of these individuals do not go unheard and to provide justice for the families of these victims. Thank you.
Don't shoot!
The incidents of what happened on August 9th in Ferguson, Missouri may never be truly known. But what we can know is that Michael Brown